Hello to all my beautiful people out there. This is your friend Ashish, and in this lesson, we are going to understand what is a noun clause. What is a noun clause? How does it look? How to use it in a sentence? We'll learn everything about it. Let's do it. So, before we guys understand what is a noun clause, it is important that we understand what is a noun and what is a clause. A noun is nothing but a name. Yeah, that's what a noun is. Nothing but a name. Name of what? Name of anything and everything. Name of a person, name of a place, name of a thing, name of a feeling, name of an idea, name of a concept, name of an activity, name of anything or everything. Alright, and what is a clause? It's nothing but a group of words that has the subject verb combination. It means it has both the subject and the verb. Now let us understand what is a noun clause. A noun clause is a group of words that has the subject verb combination that acts as a noun in a sentence, that works as a noun in a sentence. This is what a noun clause is. So when you want to refer to a noun name using a group of words, you use clause. When you don't have one word to refer to a noun, you have more than one word that includes the subject and the verb, you use a noun clause. A noun clause starts with these following conjunctions. Conjunctions such as what, whatever, when, whenever, where, which, whichever, who, whoever, whom, whomever, that, why, and how. So these are the conjunctions a noun clause starts with. Now let us take some examples and understand how a noun clause looks in a sentence. Whoever marries you will be a lucky person. Whoever marries you is our noun clause. Alright. Now we do not know the name of the person you're gonna marry with. So how can we take a name? Had we known the name of the person you're gonna marry with, we would have said Tom will be a lucky person. Max will be a lucky person. Now, since we do not know the name of the person you're gonna marry with, or I simply don't want to name the person, I'm gonna use a noun clause to refer to that person. Whoever marries you will be a lucky person. Let's look at the next example. I want to eat what you're eating. What you're eating is my noun clause. So you always eat something, and the name of something is always a noun. But here in this example, I do not know the name of the dish, so I am using a noun clause to refer to the dish. I want to eat what? What you're eating right now, what you're having. Let's look at the next example now. We are going to where you went last night. Where you went last night is our noun clause. You always go to a place, right? But if you do not know the name of the place, how are you going to say it? You need some information. So I am using a noun clause here to talk about the place where we're going. We are going to where you went last night. Since we do not know the name of the place, we are using a noun clause to refer to the name of the place. I hope you got it. Let's take one more example. The next example is a very famous saying. You might have heard a lot of people saying you are what you think you are, which is true. You actually are what you think you are. So you are what you think you are. What you think you are is a noun clause. You are what you think you are. So this clause, what you think you are, is acting as the subject complement. It is very important to understand that a noun clause does not stand on its own. It's a part of the sentence. It cannot stand on its own. It's not a sentence. It's a part. It's a fragment of a sentence. And a noun clause can act as the subject of the sentence, object of the sentence, object of the preposition, and the subject complement. Now let us take some examples and understand this. Now let us take some examples of noun clauses working as the subject of a sentence. Example number 1. How you teach English is amazing. What is amazing? If you ask the question, what is amazing, you get your noun clause, which is how you teach English. How you teach English is amazing. So how you teach English is my noun clause working as the subject of this sentence. Alright, let's take the next example. Where I live is a shitty place. Yes, it is. That's true. Where I live is a shitty place. Okay. What is our noun clause here? It's very simple. Ask the question what? What is a shitty place? Where I live is a shitty place. So where I live is a noun clause working as the subject of this sentence. Now, I do not know the name of the place, or maybe I do, I just don't want to tell you that. So I'm using a noun clause to where I live is a shitty place. I can say Rajiv Chowk is a shitty place. I can say Mayur Vihar is a shitty place. I just don't want to take the name of the place, right? That's why I'm using a noun clause to refer to the name of the place. Where I live is a shitty place. I'm just joking. Let's look at the next example. Whatever you eat in breakfast is good for health. Whatever you eat in breakfast is a noun clause working as the subject of the sentence. How? Just ask the question what? What is good for health? Whatever you eat in breakfast. It is possible that I do not know the name of the dish that you eat in your breakfast. I just know it's good for your health, right? So I'm using a noun clause to refer to the dish. Whatever you eat in breakfast is good for health. Now let us take some examples of noun clauses working as the object of a sentence. Here is a first example. I will do what nobody could do. I will do what? You always do something, right? And the name of something is always a noun. I will do what nobody could do. I will do what nobody could do. So what nobody could do is our noun clause working as the object of the verb do. I will do what? What nobody could do. Yeah, I'm gonna do something that nobody could do. All right, let's see that. All right, the next example is mother loves how I make everyone happy. You always something, right? And the name of something is always a noun. My mother loves what? How I make everyone happy. This is what she loves about me. My mother loves how I make everyone happy. So how I make everyone happy is my noun clause working as the object of the verb love. My mother loves what? How I make everyone happy. Let's look at the next example. Sometimes people do not understand what you say. You always understand something. Here, something is what you say. Sometimes people don't understand what? What do they not understand? What you say. So what you say is a noun clause working as the object of the verb understand. It is working as the direct object of the verb understand. Now let us take some examples of noun clauses working as the object of a preposition. Example number 1. I do not want to think about why my father beats me every day. I do not want to think about what? About is a preposition here, right? Why my father beats me daily is my noun clause working as the object of the preposition about. I do not want to think about what? The moment you ask the question what, you get your answer. Why my father beats me daily. Why my father beats me every day. I really don't want to think about that. I'm just kidding. Our next example is they are impressed with what I've done in my life. They really are impressed with what I've done in my life. So what I have done in my life is our noun clause working as the object of the preposition with. They are impressed with what? What I have done in my life. They are impressed with my success, my failures, my fame, my popularity, or something like that. I don't want to name that thing. I am gonna use a group of words to say that. They are impressed with what I have done in my life. What have I done in my life is something I'm not gonna share with you. So, take that. Our next example is my friends sometimes do not listen to what I say to them. My friends sometimes do not listen to what? What I say to them. So what I say to them is our noun clause working as the object of the preposition to. They do not listen to what? What I say to them. It's a very annoying thing, man. They do not listen to me. But you can't do anything about that. They're your friends. Alright, so now let us take some examples of noun clauses working as the subject complement. Before we take some examples, let me guys tell you a subject complement is nothing but a word or maybe a group of words that gives information about the subject, that renames the subject. So you can equate the subject complement with the subject. It is nothing but the same thing. Now let us take some examples. Your real friends are who have your back in your tough times. Your real friends are who have your back in your tough times. So who have your back in your tough times is a noun clause working as a subject complement, giving information about the noun your real friends, right? So you can equate this clause who have your back in your tough times with the subject your real friends. Let us look at the next example. The problem is that I don't have money to start a business. The problem is that I do not have money to start a business. So the noun clause is that I do not have money to start a business. It's working as a subject complement. It's giving information. It's giving a new name to the subject, the problem. What is the problem? The problem is that I do not have money to start a business. Let's look at the next example. The good news is that we're all safe. We were in a trouble. Now we're safe. The good news is that we all are safe. That we all are safe is a noun clause working as the subject complement, giving information about the subject, the good news. All right. What is the good news? That we all are safe. All right, people, so we've come to the end of the lesson. That's about today's lesson. I hope you really enjoyed watching this lesson. I hope you learned something new today. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do subscribe to the channel and share this video with the people that you know, with your friends, with your family members, so that they can also learn something new. And I'll see you very soon with a new topic. Till then, keep learning, have fun. Ashish is out.